Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time in here, a very warm welcome. Welcome to this beautiful tribe. My name is Anu and I am your Psychic Tarot host. Today's reading is looking into what's the next big blessing coming your way, okay? This is pick a card, so you can choose as many as you like, but I would say go with the very first option that piques your interest or calls to your eye the most. And let's get started. I'll show you the three piles. For pile one, we have this oracle card saying embracing. Okay, that's the card for pile one. Pile two, we have enlightenment. Take a look at the imagery. And then for pile three, we have leadership. Okay. So those are the three options. Go ahead and take your pick and I will see you right at your selection. Hi pile one, welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose the first oracle card, which is called embracing. This is a very interesting energy to me. We're looking into what's the next big blessing, right? And almost, I feel of course, it's all a positive spin, but with the word embracing, I almost keep getting brace yourselves for what's to come in a positive way. Okay, so something big is being revealed to you, something big that you may have been working towards, wishing for, wanting, desiring, is about to open up. That's the energy I get from this card because, you know, you see like this bright sunshine coming. It's almost like a dawn or a dusk energy where you're patiently waiting. It's a very calm time, and it's finally you see the magic. Okay, so for now, it's the energy of embracing the in-between, embracing the pause, embracing the wait, the patience that we've been exuding. It's almost very close to completion. Is as outside it keeps getting me, and of course you also want to take the literal meaning, which is like embrace the little moments, the positives, you know, cherish the people in your life, the good things, the good moments that you experience on a day-to-day basis, because it keeps it in a very high vibration of positive energy, and invites more positive in. Of course, that's the, you know, the literal translation. But to me, this feels like there's some big blessing that you know is yours. Okay, those are the words. You know it's yours. And Spirit is just asking you to like get ready for it. Use the downtime, recharge, take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, connect with yourself. Because the energy I'm picking up, it is quite a few of you are maybe feeling a bit of a lull at this moment, meaning nothing is really happening. So it's sort of like floating, you know, like here, it's very quiet. Nothing is really happening here. So Spirit is asking you to enjoy that moment because something big is going to reveal itself, and something that you've been waiting on. Interesting. And I always tell viewers to also get the energies and the messages yourself. So if you get something else out of the imagery, always honor that, because that's your intuition and your guides telling you even more. Ooh, that's a lot of glare. Let me just adjust the light a little bit the other way and see how it goes. Okay. So embracing. So we have some oracles pre-pulled. We're going to get some tea leaves, and then we're going to do a live shuffle on the tarot. I have not looked at these, so let's see what we have. First up, we've got Bat Spirit, Rebirth in Consciousness. Wow, look at that energy. Wow, something with water, huh? We have the sun here with the sunrise. I'm sorry, the lighting, I have to keep adjusting because it's really... Thank you for your patience. You see, there's an adjustment of light. Oh my goodness. It's like something you don't see is really coming to light. We have the moon here with the water, and then we have the sun here with the water. So celestial elements like the sun and the moon, the big luminaries, are supporting your journey. There's, let's see what this reveals, because there's some big blessing coming. I feel things that you've not been able to see, because see, this is the sun and it's bright. Oh, excuse me, the moon and it's bright. You have the sun and it's a little bit dark. So something has been hidden from you for a purpose, but that's going to come to light. Now, bats are a big representation of the phoenix moment. This is rebirth, because bats, you know, are equipped to fly in the dark. They don't literally need to see. They use, of course, scientifically more sonar, built-in sonar abilities, and they send the sounds and they navigate where the sound reflects. So you can read up on that. But the whole point is, like, you don't have to be able to see it to believe it. You have to believe in your inner power, and something like that is like really sprouting up in you. Okay, there is definitely a rebirth, and it says rebirth in consciousness. Interesting, because I was going to say the consciousness that you have is evolving in a way that there's something within you that it wants to tap further into your faith. Okay, whatever that is. It could be a belief system, it could be religion, it could be whatever, philosophies, but something that within you is moving you, and you're at a point where you're ready to believe it and to like put your full faith behind it. And that's what's going to lead to your rebirth. Okay. Let's see what we have. We have tiny triumphs. I love this. Number 21 and 3. So we have progression here, 2 and then 3. And 3 is co-creating with spirit or with your team or with your support system. But the card, tiny triumphs, is taking me back to what we talked here. It's like, embrace the little moment. Every day, I promise you, every single day, you have at least 5 triumphs. That's the minimum. That's the minimum I'm willing to give you right now from spirit. Because let's say I'll give you the smallest triumph. You got out of bed and today you made your bed. Oh my God. For me, that's a big triumph. I'm giving too much about myself. But my coffee tastes perfect. Another big triumph. I cooked something. It turned out perfect or better than I expected. Another triumph. I made it to the store in time. I found the best parking spot. Another triumph. How many have I counted? 4 so far? This is only the morning. And then all of a sudden, it's like you are out and about and there's sunshine. Another triumph, right? Perfect weather for you to be out and about. So make it a habit of catching those tiny triumphs, even if you think it's nothing. If it made you feel good, it is a triumph and you have to celebrate it. Okay, that's something I'm hearing very clearly for you. We have Sun in Aries, number 1, assertion. So this is a leadership energy coming through. This is going back to what we were saying, as you believing in your faith system or your philosophies, and you're starting to tap more into it. So Spirit is saying, yes, whatever you're feeling, whatever your hunches are, whatever you want to build, it has substance to it. That's why it's in your consciousness, okay? It means you're ready for that growth. Whenever our desires become really big, and we put the big and small on them. They're not big or small in the universe's eye. But whenever something comes into your consciousness that you're trying to manifest, it just tells you that, okay, your energy is now ready. It's getting there to manifest it and bring it into reality. And that's what I'm like, speaking so fast in your pile. It's not even funny. Woo, it's crazy. So that's what Spirit is asking you, to assert yourself, to take leadership in this role, in creating whatever this small triumph is, and start building a series of tiny triumphs that lead to a bigger one. And before you know it, you would have completely, rebirth into the new you. Very, very interesting. Self-worth, expectations, coming right next to the assertion card. Yes. So you need to really start celebrating the triumphs. You need to start giving yourself a pat on the back on a regular basis. Make it a habit. You need to see yourself for how beautiful and how powerful you really are. This is a really Taurian energy or second house energy, where you have the first house and the second house coming up. So believe in yourself, give yourself more value, expect, the best from you, because that's what you bring to the table every single day. And the more you do it, these two kind of play off of each other, because what we feel and what we project is what we attract into our lives. So Spirit is really pumping you up. Your next blessing is gonna really start showing its face the more you start demanding it, the more you start believing that, no, you expect it, you deserve it, and that's why you're going to get it. So that's the energy we're seeing here. Your file is so powerful. Look at that, privileged lady, number 12. So another number 3. We have 2112. That's an angel number for you there if you want to research it, read up online. and what this may mean for you. I do believe, you know, those numbers do appear in our lives with a certain message, and just go back and think on what you was going through your mind whenever you see these numbers. That's like a hint of what spirit is trying to direct you towards, but just look it up online. But privileged lady, this is what I'm saying. Self-worth, assertion, leadership, the way you project yourself and believe in what you deserve and what you expect, it's going to start showing up in your life, and you're going to start really enjoying the privileges that you have. Believe it or not, you already have a lot of privileges in this lifetime. You just have to look at them. Okay. And the more grateful we know, the more grateful we are, the more we attract into our life. So that's all coming together here. And then we have number 11 talking about master numbers. And you have 111, you have 2112, or, you know, 1221. But with this being the whip coming in as a blessing, this is a big purge. Okay. So people, things, habits that didn't really, that you don't associate with your energy. You need to start expecting to shed these things. And the more you believe that, the easier these things will exit your life. For example, this could be narcissistic people, or even narcissistic belief systems. When you see that from your self-worth, automatically these people will just leave your life. And if they don't, trust me, with your self-worth, your biggest blessing is going to be like you're shining so bright that these energies have nowhere else to be. They can't be around you, so they have to depart your environment. And if not, you will be strong enough, powerful enough to assert your energy and to get them out of your life. And again, it does not have to be people, but it just means it's a swift cut. So swiftly, people or things or habits just leaving your consciousness with the whip coming out over here. So it's going to be very swift. And with the rebirth here, I feel like there's some sort of, I don't want to say resurrection. It's literally a new version of you that is coming to be. And this is going to surprise some people. It may even surprise you, but I don't think it's going to surprise you. I think it's going to feel very natural to who you are. And the more you start enjoying that energy, easily you'll start seeing these things kind of just fall off. Literally the planet of the earth, or, you know, the face of the earth is what I'm hearing. Wow, that is big. Pile 1, I love this. Let's see what the Tea Leaf Oracle has to say about this. I feel like this is the next phase, not just like a single blessing. This is the next phase. Let's get one more. I want to get 5. One more. There we go. Okay. So we have eagle. What? Look at the words. I can't make this up. Triumph over troubles, obstacles, tiny triumphs. Oh my goodness. I want to put this like right here. I don't know where my tarot is going to go, but I really want to show this. Triumphs. Look at the triumphs. We do have man dealings or relationship with a man. So there could be a person who helps you through your journey, or this can also mean like a masculine energy. Okay. Somebody who has a leadership quality to them that comes and helps you on your journey. We have dragon. Beware of self-delusion. I love this card for you because it's kind of telling us that, you know, again, see yourself as how powerful you are. Do not believe any narcissistic belief systems that you may have been conditioned to, though those don't belong in your energy anymore. We have the fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I love seeing this. This is actually a very good card, like the fox, to get in a career reading. So if this is related to career, this is again a very good, like for job hunting or building a business. And then we have the cane. Pay attention to your health. That's where I feel like you have the cane and the whip. So something to do with how you feel. Oh, I'm going to ruin all the cards. How you feel, how you see yourself, and what does not resonate with you anymore. You got to get it out of your system, of your environment. But with the cane, also another meaning of it is like there's more support for you, right? Because cane is used to support ourselves. We have the cane, we have the man, and then we also have eagle and fox. So they all kind of play off of each other. So there's All stemming from self-worth, I would say. So the biggest blessing is there's literal help around you to bring things about, to cut things out. But there is like a big message for you to celebrate the small wins and really believe in yourself, okay? All right, Spirit, let's see. What messages do we have for, wow, look at that Empress flipping over. But I think the cards are a little too full of energy. As I say, too full of energy, look at that. The sun, you know, things are going to be really bright for you. So let's see. Spirit, what does Pile 1 need to hear? What's the next big blessing coming to Pile 1? We have the Queen of Cups. Let's see, we're going to have to cover some of the cards. Just bear with me. We have the Lovers. Look at that. Love it, love it. Major Arcana. What blessing is coming their way? We have the Hanged Man. Ooh, Hangman in reverse. I don't do reversals, but when cards specifically come out in a certain way, I do take the value, especially when I have like 2 major arcanas coming in reverse. Interesting. So the Hangman in reverse is telling us that this patience, the embracing, is coming to a close. We also have the Judgment, which also came out in reverse. So I feel like delays are kind of coming to a close. Wow, 3 major arcanas back to back. Pile 1. Look at that. We've got the 6 of Wands. I love it. And then the last card out, we have the 5 of Swords. Look at how the 5 of Swords is like coming right here with the cane and the whip. You know, she's cleaning out. She's literally cleaning out all these small annoyances, people, things, habits. It's just like clean it up, get them out of your system, get them out of your life type of energy is what's coming up over here. And then let's look at the bottom deck energy. We have the Page of Pentacles. So there is a fresh start. Okay, and it is here to stay because it's a pentacle. It's an earthy energy. It's going to stay with you for a long time to come. However you want to build your life is what is opening up to you. So very powerful cards. I would say Spirit is really advising you to tap into your emotions. The Queen of Cups is the most powerful, I would say, heart-oriented energy. She really uses her heart as a radar for her. And the word radar keeps coming up for you, right? So she does not have to see. For you, there is an element that I'm picking up in all these cards is somewhere, somehow, there is a belief that you will believe it when you see it. And that's what getting flipped on its head. Okay, that no, it's actually the other way around. And you can read up or you can watch videos on how manifestation works. It's not that, you know, you keep thinking you're going to have it, you're going to have it, you're going to have it, and then you suddenly have it. No, you have to believe and act as if you have it. So you create the energy of actually being where you want to be. And then the universe has no other, you know, thing to do because it has to match your energy. So some of you are really learning that skill of manifestation, and that's why the Queen of Cups is here. Is like, no matter what the reality is showing you, no matter if you can't see, let's say, that job opportunity or that partnership or that home or that, you know, that car, whatever that you're trying to bring into your life, you don't have to see it. You have to believe it first, and then your physical eyes will be able to see it. Okay, so that's the biggest internal choice you're gonna make with the Lovers card over here. Okay, because it's traditionally this card is the card of choice. It's a major arcana of choice. So it's like, what do you want to choose? I mean, really, do you want to keep believing a belief system that doesn't get you results? Or are you ready to pivot and come into this leadership role and really start believing what your heart is telling you? So there's a very powerful shift within you. It's going to be a huge blessing for you. And as you shift, you will see how things start progressing because you are no longer going to feel in limbo. You're no longer going to feel that things are just not lining up for you, right? These 2 cards came out in the reverse. And usually Hangman, upright, or, well, he's hanging, so it's always upside down. But when he comes in this position, it's like, yeah, there have been delays. When Judgment shows up, yes, we know there's been delays. You know, again, Judgment takes time. But these both came in reverse means things are, timeline is speeding up for you. There is recognition for you. But I really feel there are 2 6s over here for you. I really feel it's the expectation and the self-recognition that's going to spark all of this. Like, no, you do deserve it. You do deserve this, whatever this is for you in your life. The moment you really truly start believing it, that's when externally you start receiving it. I think that really rhymed. I don't know how that came, but I channel, right? That's where it's coming from. So you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You're very talented. You have to see it that way. And when you see it that way, that's when actually the external environment also starts responding. In the meantime, just like keep cleaning. Just keep cleaning this like small nuances out of your life, okay? Wow. Okay, pile 1. Spirit, what's the advice for them? What is the advice for pile 1 to bring about this blessing, let's say, even faster? Okay, let's see. Pile 1. We have 4th house, home. Okay, we'll talk about this. That's your self-worth. That's your foundation. That's your familial philosophies, your home. Let's get 2 more and then I'll stitch it together. Oh, we got 2 more. So we have 1st house. Look at that. 1st house, arrival. We had the 1st house right here. So you have 1st house, 4th house, and then you have debilitated discomfort. Okay, so this is where I feel the advice from Spirit really is going back to yourself. Believing in your own philosophies and your mindset is very strong because there's a little bit of a conflict here. Usually 1st house and 4th house are at a square, right? 1st is here and the 4th is here on the wheel. 1st is to the left and the 4th house is at the bottom. So they form a natural square. So what this is really telling you is like there's something that has been within you for a long time, the 4th house, this is why this came first, in your foundation, meaning it could be friend circle, it could be family, it could be peer set, that you've learned certain things over time to follow a certain pattern, and now that's conflicting, that's creating an inner conflict, and this is why you see the choice. The choice has to be made whether you're going to listen to what your heart and your spirit is telling you versus what you've been taught or what you've seen, okay? It doesn't have to be taught. We kind of pick up things as we see them around us. So there's a little bit of a conflict there, and that's what Spirit is saying. This is what's making you feel a little of the discomfort or debilitated. You're feeling like you're not able to expand much, you're not able to grow much, or you feel like restricted for some reason. The journey is completely going to flip on its head when you start believing in yourself. And we say, okay, I've tried the other formula for a while. What if I try my way? Okay, that's a big message for you, Power 1. It's going to mean something very unique to each and every one of you, but I feel like it's a huge journey of self-empowerment over here. Woo, okay, so let's see, final message from the Magic Oracle. What do we have? Oh, I just want to leave it there. I want to get like at least three cards for you. The first card is beautiful. There we go. Wow, I cannot make this stuff up. I'll show you what flipped out over here. What we talked about? Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Clean it up. Whip it, get it out of your system. But this is the first card that flipped out for you. Look at that. Wishes come true. Rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. We will take that. Hallelujah. And then we have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. That's your third message. Very, very powerful. I feel like your biggest blessing again is coming from within, but for you to like really open your eyes and see what needs to go and what needs to stay and what needs to become. You're totally becoming a new person. With that, I wish you much love and light. Do subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It's very important to the YouTube algorithm and it helps me a lot. Think of it as an energy exchange. I would deeply appreciate it. I wish you much love and light on your journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose the second oracle card, Enlightenment. Look at that. It's almost like taking off, right? The ship is taking off in the sky. It's like, what's happening? This next next big blessing, looks like it's gonna take you by surprise. Get ready to like be lifted off. I feel like it's just like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. Is what I'm getting. I think it's coming through very powerfully, very fast after a period of lull, which is a similar energy to Pile 1, I feel, but it's a very different take on the overarching energies that I'm getting. There's something that's lighting up and also becoming light, both of those things. And not just like things coming to vision, things coming to fruition in front of you, but there is an inner regeneration in you where the heaviness is going away, okay? As you drop the weights, technically drop the weights, and this can mean many things to many different people. Again, take it as it fits, but there's been some burdens. Some are self-afflicted, and I say this with much love. Some we just pile on our plate. What Spirit is telling me that we don't need to. So as we start dropping those off, and then some are inherited and we try to manage them and kind of slide them off. When you do that, you're going to feel much, much lighter. And it's just like it's like my heart chakra, like my chest is expanding. It's like so much air. It's so much beauty that's coming in. So I think you're going to feel really, really light in your life. And of course, your consciousness also reaching another level where you've been. And this is just, I feel it's happening very quickly for you. There's like a rapid movement that I kind of get from this card, which may not be intuitive, but it's really giving me a very rapid energy that things are shifting very quickly for you. Okay, so Pile 2, we're going to look at our oracles first, and then we're going to do live. Actually, I'm doing tea leaves today as well. So we're going to get some tea leaf cards, and then we'll do tarot and other cards, which will be live shuffle. So let's see. First up, we have the owl. What? Wisdom keeper. Do you see the heart? There's a key on her heart. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare away from the camera. There's a key right here on her heart center, and the owls we know are representative of like ancient wisdom. You can call it generational wisdom, and the key is right here, and the keyhole is here, meaning you're finally tapping into some part of your consciousness that has always been there. Okay, it's always been present, but now you're able to connect the dots. And in other words, this is also a mind and heart coherence. So some of you, I think, follow Dr. Joe Dispenza, because his name just came through. If you don't, just like watch some of his videos, he has a scientific take on manifestations and how when we tune in our electric thoughts with our magnetic heart energy, that's what creates our electromagnetic field and brings in manifestations. We just got very scientific over there, but some of you really, really dig it, is what I'm getting. So go back and rewatch some of his videos if that's what you're called to, because that message is coming through for some of you. But this is just like, your next big blessing is actually coming from as you change your mindset. There's an aha moment, and you really tap into your heart. And it goes back to what I was saying. With that mindset, you're able to see like, no, life does not have to be as burdensome as it may feel for some of you. There are some things that you may have taken on because you expect yourself to be doing those. But as you start sliding them off and you reset your own expectations, you reset other people's expectations as well. So I'm really hearing take some things off of your plate. And as you do, naturally others will start sliding off, okay? So this is all happening because you're shifting your mindset. So this wisdom is within you. You already know what this is. You already know what area of life where you've been bending over backwards. The moment you start taking actions towards taking that off, you're going to see how blessed you are, okay? We have Morning Dew Girl, number 13. Which also reduces to a 4. So you have 4, 4. And this, again, the morning dew is always for me like a fresh beginning. It's crisp, it's fresh, it's light, it's beautiful. It's almost like, it's like a nature's gift, right? You can create condensation in the fridge and try to create dew however you think, but the natural beauty of how it occurs in the environment is just at another level. So with these coming out in 2 4s, 4s are all about our foundation. It's our 4th house. Okay, it's the bottom of our natal chart. It's where our belief system, our morals, our ethics, our foundation, our familial expectations, all of that sits in that house. And the stronger the 4th house is, the higher we can leap into our 10th house, which is the opposite. Okay. I don't have a pen and paper right now. I could have drawn. So in the natal chart, the bottom is your foundation, which is the 4th house. So there are some changes in this, meaning it could be literally that you're moving homes, but it's more about the belief system, what we're picking up on. As the consciousness is shifting here, your beliefs are becoming stronger, believing in yourself and what you think. And the more strong you create this foundation, the higher you're able to leap across in your career, in your status, and who you identify, who the world identifies you as. It's going to affect your 10th house or your career as well. So big shifts in home and career is what I'm picking up. We have, Sun in 5th house in Leo, so fortune. And this is going to, impact your fortune. So you're unlocking something. See, you're unlocking. Some of you are thinking about like a passion project, a side hustle. This may really take off, surprisingly, especially if you were affected by, what was it, the new moon? Yeah, the new moon in Scorpio. That was like a couple days ago when I'm recording this, because the moon was in opposition to Uranus, or the sun opposite Uranus. There was a very shocking turn of events, but that it doesn't happen on the day, right? It kind of happens over the next few weeks, at least for the next 4 weeks, I would say. So something is going to come to light, and this is really going to grow your wealth and your fortune over time. We have closed off, guarded, resistance. So do not resist this, okay? Do not succumb to your old belief system. For a change, I'm hearing for a change, just try this new belief system. Just try it out. Like, why do you have this in your consciousness? If there's a new way of, like, let's say making money, there's a new way of looking at relationships, there's a new way of like running the household that has been kind of coming into your consciousness, Spirit is saying, like, why are you resisting it? Why are you resisting the idea? Because you see, when we dream of something, when we want to achieve something, the reason we've started looking at that or thinking about that is because our energy is shifting, and it literally means that we have the power to manifest it. That is why, otherwise those things would not even come into our consciousness, okay? So Spirit is just saying, like, don't resist it. If there's a dream that's taking place in you, if there's a new belief system, it's kind of like becoming very powerful and you can feel the shift within. Don't resist it. For a change, for experimentation's sake, just try it out and see where it goes, okay? We have toil and labor, again, coming to our 10th and 4th house energy. So there's probably something that we again talked about, the burdens early on. Your plate is too full. Maybe you're working too hard. Maybe you're taking too many projects on, helping out your coworkers, trying to please the boss who never seems to be pleased no matter what we do, right? So Spirit is saying, you're gonna really unlock this difficult, heavy energy away the moment you decide that you don't want it anymore, that you don't associate yourself with always being under the burdens, always being carrying a lot for other people. When you change that pattern and you come out and shine and say, no, I deserve more and I deserve much better than this, and I'm no longer willing to keep doing what I've been doing. Okay, that's it. That's enough. It's almost like you're like, that's it. That's enough. That's when you shatter it away. and you start seeing, the blessings that come with that. Look at that. We've got the garden. We're talking about dewdrops here, dew girl, and we have the garden. Garden is a very beautiful card in Lenormand to get, and this really talks about coming into connection. So friends, family, but this is also a very fun time. This is not the time to be alone, or you will not be. Garden literally means party. Or networking, or just like meeting people. It's like get out, enjoy, connect with people. Again, we're coming into like, in the US, the Thanksgiving time, so we're traveling to see family, or family may be coming in. Friendsgiving is big. Check out my Etsy store if you want to see some fun gifts there. But really, this is a time to no longer feel like you have to carry it all. It's like shut it all, connect with people, spend time with people that you love, listening to the heart, the fresh energy, what is it called? The endorphins that keep going when we're really happy and we're just like in the moment. That's what your next blessing is. You're going to have a lot of connection. So don't resist the idea. Okay. My only plea to you, because it's coming a lot as I'm channeling, is like, just don't be so hard on yourself. You need to really like lighten up and give yourself a lot of love and lighten up and enlightenment. You see, so you'll see the moment you start shifting your expectations of yourself and how you expect your life to be, you'll see it'll just fall in front of you, okay? So let's see what the tea leaves have to say. Pile 2, Spirit. And if you're still with me, do hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm, means a lot to me, keeps me going, and I appreciate the support. So we have Apple, temptation will test you. Ooh, that sounds like so, okay, what's happening? And this could be like I feel this is the temptation to, with the resistance here to change and the temptation here, it's almost like you're there's like a fun test going on, and not in a hard sense, but there's a fun test going on like, let's see, are you gonna keep doing what you're doing, or are you gonna switch it up? So yeah, there's something like that. It's a fun flair to it. We have boat, money or prosperity through an inheritance, winning or windfall. We do have fortune and we have boat. I like that. We have the bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so the theme of money is coming up quite strong, and we had the toil and labor. And I was picking up like doing too much for your coworkers, for your bosses. So there is a theme of like, again, don't tie your value to how hard you work. That is going to be your biggest mindset shift. And as you shift, you're going to see how easy it is to unlock your fortune or long-term fortune. For some of you, there's also like more gifts or commissions or bonuses or inheritances coming through from family and others. That's coming as well. For some of you, could also be like, a divorce settlement coming through, something like that. But there's money outside of your base salary that seems to be coming into your existence. We have scales, keep your life in balance. That's it. That should be the main card for your reading so far. And then we have bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So yeah, there's a bit of I think a little bit of like clear messaging around pay attention to who doesn't make you feel good, okay? There was a spin of this in pile 1 as well, so maybe some of you are coming from there, but there's a spin of the main energy is like, listen to your heart. If you don't feel good being around a certain person, then they're not actually in your best interest, okay? They're not who they say they are. They're not truly on your side. So your heart is going to be your biggest radar to know who these people are. And then these are the people also who make us feel heavy, who make us feel a little bit low and tired, or we just like after spending time with them, we just feel tired, or like, oh, I'm exhausted, I don't know what's going on in my brain. That's your signal for that person is not good for your energy, okay? It is amazing how our body will literally tell us who makes us feel that way. It's just a lot of times our mind isn't able to process it. I was like, why do I feel that way? And what am I supposed to do? But what you're supposed to do is listen to your heart and not spend so much time with that person, okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but at least if this is a work scenario, you can kind of do some visualizations to create like a light bubble around you, so a bubble of divine light, and say like nothing is going to penetrate this bubble, no negative energies coming through. Or you can even say, you know, all negative energies return to center, return to center. So that helps you like keep yourself in balance and not be brought down by just like the sheer presence of some people like that. And you know, again, they're drawn to us because our energy is beautiful, right? So I don't want you to feel like, oh, you attract these people. No, because you have a beautiful energy. And when something is, you know, like how the moth is drawn to the flame, that's how it happens. So as the flame, as the sun, you just have to like choose to protect your energy. And that's all that needs a little bit of fine tuning. And those people will naturally fall out, and then you'll come into people who really make you feel happy, okay? So let's use tarot. This card flipped over. This is a time where, you know, this stage is going to end. But there's a lot of analysis paralysis that I can pick up. There's like, you know, intense nights. There's too much going on in our brain. You are going to feel lighter, and it's a 50-50 from what I'm hearing. 50% of what you want to shed, what you want to cut out of your life in terms of the heaviness, the duties, the responsibilities that you've inherited yourself. You can cut those out, and the rest Spirit is going to take care of, okay? But it begins with you. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Prosperity. Look, career, you're going to do well. If this is a career situation, this is going to solve, but it's going to start with your thinking, with your mindset. Don't resist this abundance that's trying to come in. Look at that. There is a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. And again, the Pentacles are very earthy. They're very grounded. The Ace is going to grow into the 10 is what we're being shown over here. So be open to that. We have the Fortune here as well. Some of you probably are like trying to start a new career. We have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Look at the Pentacles here, the money over here, let me see. Let's get maybe one or two more. I love the Six of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Hierophant. There we go. Bottom neck energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. What's going on? Your entire reading is like predominantly Pentacles. Okay, so let's bring some structure to this and some like confirmations for you. Look at that. This is boss energy. This is boss energy. You have two boss energies here. You are making it to the top. Okay, whatever this is. If this is a situation where you're trying to solve a family thing, if you're trying to find a place, if you're trying to move, if you're trying to get a new job, if you're trying to take off, start a business, start a relationship, whatever that is, you're gonna make it. There's a Six of Pentacles. There's a beautiful equal give and take that's happening here. You need to get out of this energy of feeling like you have no support system, feeling like, how are you going to make it? You're going to make it because we have proof right here. We have proof right here. This is a complete shift in your energy. This is your heart, is your biggest, I would say, tool that you have in your toolkit. Listen to your heart. The Queen is here. This is a divine feminine energy. And I love this deck because here pretty much all the characters are female. So even the Hierophant is a female in this deck, right? And Hierophant is somebody who's in a leadership position, who shows others how to do things. It's also Taurus energy. So another earth energy. Earth, 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 earth. And then your thoughts. Okay, then your analysis paralysis. So it's time to put this aside, and the moment you put this aside, you're going to see how much blessings are coming your way. And these are physical because they're all pentacles. You're going to see this. This is not just in the ether. You're going to see increase in prosperity, stable relationships, stable home and family environment. It is stability all over, okay? That's what it's written all over this reading over here. But it's a start from within when you change your mindset and you say like, no, life is not meant to be heavy. The moment you do that, you start seeing how the shift in energy happens and more stability starts coming into your life, okay? Wow. I'm like dropping stuff off my desk. It's like dropping things that don't belong here. Very typical to your reading. Very interesting, I feel. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what's the advice for pile 2? What is the advice? Let's get 3 Astro cards. Okay, they're not popping up, so we're going to draw them. Number 1, we have Leo. Look, shine. You have right here, Sun in Leo, number 5, and we have the Leo, shine. It is your time to shine. So when this comes in advice, it is like literally don't hold yourself back. Stop resisting being the leader, okay? Because you are. What? You have Aries, act, another fire energy. So it's like light up yourself. Leadership, 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 leadership. Fortune, leadership. Oh my goodness, I love this. Your next blessing is so solid. Wow. Last card, we have 10th house authority. I am not making this up. You're watching me draw these cards at random and look at what's coming out. This is the advice for you. Believe in who you are. You are the leader. You have the authority to make the changes that you want to make in life. So, just like start believing that, start emulating that, and it's actually going to show up. You yourself are the biggest blessing. Like your mindset, your willpower, your heart, biggest power that you have. Whew. So let's see. Let's get some final messages from the Magic Oracle. This one flipped over. Let's get one more. There we go. So first up, we have, let's see, I'm going to put these together. Tinka 5. 5 is an important number. You have 5, 5, and then you have 5, 5, 5. So if numbers show up, I do tell people that you may want to look up the meaning of 555, but this is saying, I quote, manifesting money and income. Can you see that? You're probably seeing all sorts of reflection in the card. But we're talking about pentacles. And the 555 is showing up. So some of you, whoever is worried about money or stability in relationships or home, family, that's coming about. You're manifesting it. Woo, we'll take that. We have Awen, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. That's your message number 2. And last but not the least, we have 1 enchanted evening. The perfect night. Okay, that was a random one. So maybe this garden is probably like a this is an indication. If you get an invitation that you normally don't go to, just go for it. Just go for it. It's probably going to be experienced much better than you expected, and just go in with an open mind. This kind of came out of like left field all of a sudden, but this is really connecting to the garden card. But there is authority, there is stability, there is career success, monetary success coming your way. That is going to be your biggest blessing. So comment in the below in the comment section. Let me know if this resonates. If you made it so far, please give me a thumbs up. Means a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do check out my Etsy shop for fun astrology, yoga, spiritual related gifts that I have on there, especially for Thanksgiving and Christmas time coming up, but all year round. I have very fun things over there. So I'd love for you to just pop over and drop me a feedback or comment on what you think. With that, I wish you much, much love and light. May this blessing come strong, and may this come right away as soon as you want it, as soon as you can handle it. That's my wish for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is for those of you who chose the 3rd Oracle card, leadership, and we're looking into what next big blessing is coming your way. So, duh, leadership. We love polar bears. Who doesn't love polar bears? So I just love everything about this card. And I do see a North Star over here, or there's a big bright star that gives me the energy of a North Star. And what I feel, again, it's very straightforward for you, but this probably looks like, to you, it may be so magical, you may not believe it at first. Okay, that's the energy I'm picking up, because You know, we have the northern lights over here. We have the polar bear kind of walking through the northern lights, and there's this bright north star over here. So, and the reason you're going to appreciate this more is because, you know, you worked really hard. You really put your all into your life and everything that you do. But you somewhere, somehow have gotten used to, what I'm hearing is like just working hard and nose to the grindstone and work, and no play. Polar bears do have a very playful energy. So Spirit is also asking you to like ease up a little bit on yourself. You know, being a leader does not mean that you just have to keep doing things all the time. You have to also be. It's amazing where these messages are. I'm just channeling them. They're just coming through. So I'm saying this with a lot of love. This is not from judgment, but Spirit is really wanting to remind you that you are an amazing leader in everything that you do, but you cannot keep giving on an empty cup. Okay. So this is an interesting message that is coming through here, is saying like, do take breaks. Give yourself time to rejuvenate. You know, take a week off. If you can't take a week off, take the weekend off. Just nap. Just, you know, relax. Just put your to-do list to the side for a little bit, because you're very hardworking people. I can really pick up on that energy, and I'm picking up a little bit of a burnout. And that's because, you know, you're trying really hard to become this leader. Okay. Whatever that means to you. Be it family, be it career, be it business, be it neighborhood, be it community, whatever that is like so much on your plate. And you're going to get there. Okay. So the fun part is the blessing is right there. It's in our faces right now, right? There is this leadership opportunity. It is arriving at your doorstep, and it's going to feel very magical. But the more you decompress, the more magically it appears. That's the big message here. Very powerful. I don't know where those messages came from, but your spirit team is like very strongly present. It's like, don't doubt it for a second that this is coming. It's coming your way. But you need to like just back off a little bit on how hard you're working. You need to give yourself a break. And then you're going to see the aha moment. Then it's going to like just suddenly appear, and you're going to say, I did not see this coming. Where you did not see it coming because you're so busy with everything. There's no time to lift your head and look. And when you create that space, this thing appears. Okay, so beautiful. Okay, look at that. We have sword number 38. It says aspiration. And what does 38 reduce to? 11. We have 11, and we have the 1 here. So again, 1, 11, 11, 11. You may be seeing repeating ones. That is usually like, you know, the most common number. And I, like, as you can tell by my channel, that's something that started in my life. And I started seeing 111 or 1111 everywhere I went. Okay, so there's a big breakthrough in your consciousness. There's a... you know, this Ace of Swords is kind of piercing through the matrix and showing you the reality and saying, no, what is this? Is it a dragon? Yeah. I feel there's so much protection around you, because this dragon is almost like guarding the sword. And very interestingly, what they're showing me is like how the dragon's tail is going to the water, but it's breathing fire, right? So the dragon is actually recharging itself. Do you see? And with the fire, it's charging the sword. But this dragon is also showing you that, you know, it also needs to cool off. It needs to take care of itself before it can give you this power. So that's a representation of yourself going back to the, you know, decompress, rewind, relax, detox, whatever that is for you. Take a break and power yourself up. Connect to the earth or water, if that's what it is. Again, polar bears also have water and earth. So I know we're kind of getting into winter here in the northern hemisphere. So you have to find a warm destination with water. Hey, maybe take a hot shower. I don't know, longer showers. Whatever floats your boat. But this is, again, there is a big breakthrough. Maybe you want to bake something. Maybe you want to try some recipes. I don't know. But this is coming as you allow yourself to take a break. Okay, it's very important. Maybe for some of you, baking, because it came through, maybe an avenue of just getting away from everything, okay, decompressing and enjoying. But definitely there's a leadership moment, there's an aha moment that is coming through for you. We have all is connected, number 12. How gorgeous is that? More earthy energy. The term matrix came through for you. So you're seeing like how we are sort of in the matrix, but then when you break through it, you realize, oh my gosh, this is such a different level of manifestation, and how we manifest things in the 3D on this earth into our reality is by shifting our mindset, and like just knowing that a lot of it, like, again, so for some of you it's like stop consuming so much media than you do. These are all sort of tangential messages coming into it, but this is really telling you to just connect with yourself and connect with earth and realize how much power you have. For some of you, some root chakra meditations would be really beneficial, with it helps you connect deeper to the earth, so you can open up your crown to the divine, okay? So a little bit of that is coming through, but this is a shift in you, okay? And the shift is only going to happen when you allow it to happen. I feel like you've been very, very busy, too busy to even take notice of things that are shifting around in your reality. Things no longer appeal to you, let them go. And then all of a sudden there's some new inspiration coming through, let that come through, is what's happening. But the big blessing is really some leadership opportunity and aha moment. And it's going to stay for the long term with the earth elements here, because earth, pentacle, stay with us, okay? They're more physical in presence. Wow. We have the leadership, we have the sword, and then we have Jupiter in Taurus. Status, second house. This is the money house. Oh my goodness, look at that. So you're gonna unlock more wealth than you can imagine, but it's not gonna come with working around the clock. It's gonna come with you taking care of yourself, giving yourself enough time to be inspired, and then put your all into it. Okay, so create these rhythms for yourself where you have peaks and troughs. So you're able to like really spark the creativity and the inspiration and the energy, and then know that's your peak, but make sure when you've given so much and we're starting to feel a lull, you come down to the trough and rest, rejuvenate, and then go up, okay? Because Jupiter means expansion, it means growth, and with Taurus in the second house is literally telling you money's gonna grow, prosperity is gonna grow, your status is lifting up. I mean, of course, leadership, you're coming into leadership status. I love it. We have change and courage. So have the courage to follow this change. Okay, this is happening within you. This is not happening around you. Okay, everything starts from within. So Spirit is saying like, look, this is happening within you. Just be courageous and go with the flow. Take the journey. You don't have to know the end goal. Don't obsess over the end goal. But if you're being called on this journey, go ahead and take it. And yeah, on the way, make your pit stops. We have thoughts. So again, about strategy, about how we want to build this reality, bring it into our world, into the physical. Sure, you can have a journal that will be very helpful, because we do have like thoughts energy or air energy showing up over here. But with this all is connected, what they're telling me is like, you have a lot of creative ideas. Maybe it might help you to like just write them down in a journal or like a daily to-do list, if that's something you like to do. Whatever comes, just keep writing it down. Maybe put post-its around. Just put them into the physical and then leave them there. And when you're ready, you can go back to it and actually make it happen. But it's important for you to channel it out of your mind, because otherwise the mind is going to have too much. It'd be hard to kind of create those major peaks of productivity for you. So just write everything down and just park it and say, okay, I'm going to come visit this. This is my to-do list. What is right now, right here that I need to do? And that'll help you really channel your energies, okay? Wow. What? Oh, I love it. I love it. I promise I do not see the cards, the oracles. I just pull them out. But you do have journal. So journal and thoughts. I do not need to repeat what I just said, but there is a very powerful, don't overcomplicate it. What they're telling me with the journal, because a lot of times people are like, oh, I got to journal every day at this hour before bed or waking with more, whatever. just do whenever. Okay, don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Just whenever you get an idea that you're like, oh, I don't want to forget it, just put it down. Just put it down is all they're saying. And then before you know it, you'll have like a wealth of ideas flowing through you. And then you'll be able to kind of prioritize what you want to work on. And that'll help you manage your physical and your mental energy. So your big blessing so far that I can see is like really you're stepping into center stage. Building your wealth for the long term, building your foundation, and also your self-worth. I think because I cannot ignore that the second house is the Taurus house. It is how we see ourselves. It's how we generate income, but it's very directly correlated to the value we give ourselves. So look at yourself as how expansive you are and how valuable and how amazing you are. And that's how it's going to keep giving you the energy to striving towards your goal, okay? But a break is necessary, and a physical channeling of the mental energies is very important, and it's going to help you a lot. Okay, pile 3. Let's see what the tea leaf oracle tells us. Let's get 4 more, Spirit. Woo, 1 more. Okay, you got an extra one. That's okay. If you made it so far, please click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. The likes and subscribes mean a lot, especially the likes. They help are very important for the YouTube algorithm and for me. So thank you for your support. We have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Talking about leadership. Okay, I like this. I mean, it'll mean different things to you, whatever this is, a relationship, a job, a way of thinking, maybe a new exercise regimen. I don't know how that came through, but that did. We have Peacock. Ooh, beware of great pride. I really did not get that energy from this card. What I got is like right next to the tiger. It's, be open to actually shining, because peacocks talk about being able to show who we are and taking pride. Again, keeping it dialed down that we don't become egotistical. But with this showing up next to the tiger, I feel like it's like a big risk, big reward sort of situation for you that I'm picking up on. Then we have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Boom. Boom. No explanation needed here. We have Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Hey, I'm complimenting you right here, right now. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are the most talented person on this earth. Yes, you are. You just have to believe it, okay? We have Bowl, plenty of material things. Damn, we will take that. And then we have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Now, this can be just medical, not medical, geez, mental energy. Could be a medical issue if there's too much of this happening. Do you know what I mean? Don't like end up being sore. Wow, this took a turn. But with the rabbit energy, it's also an energy. So rabbit has 2 meanings for me. As a reader, again, you may have your own meanings. Rabbit is a nervous energy, okay? Rabbits are overconscious of their environment. A little change in the environment really like rattles them. So they're very nervous. So when this shows up to me, it's like, okay, ground yourself a little bit more. Don't be so nervous. Don't be so up in your mind. And, don't succumb to the analysis paralysis. And that's why it's very important to like either do meditations or just write them down and get those mental energy out of your system. And the second meaning of rabbit is of course, rapid manifestation, rapid multiplication. And in this case, of course, is talking about a lot of sexual energy. So sexual energy is a very powerful creative form. So if channeled properly, you could have a lot of breakthroughs, right? So write those ideas down, write those creative things down. You're probably getting like a downpour of ideas at this time. So just put them down on paper is what I'm saying. But yeah, it can also be a lot of sexual energy as well. So how do you harness that? Have fun, bring it into your reality, right? Okay, so let's look at tarot. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know? What blessing is coming their way? So we have the first card. Whoops, 2, 3, 4. It's maybe, okay, you got 6. I'll roll with that. Bottom deck energy, we have the Death card, which is a Scorpio energy, Scorpio major arcana. And this is again saying there is a major rebirth happening, ending of the old and beginning of something new. With Scorpio energy showing up, we just had a new moon in Scorpio a couple days ago from when I'm recording. So something may have been activated for you because this new moon was opposite Uranus. And Uranus can be a very unpredictable energy. So something may have really shifted in your reality, and it doesn't happen like right away, of course, on the day of the new moon. It can be in the next month. If surprising events happen, just lean into them. That's what I'm hearing. It's like things may start shifting very rapidly. Just go with the change. Be bold and go with the change. Okay, so all right, let's look at your cards. We have Ace of Swords on an Ace of Swords. Unbelievable. There is that new opportunity. Maybe some of you have been trying to start something new, land a new job. Whatever this is, there is a new beginning. And again, it's a sword energy. So again, intellectual, there's a leadership opportunity, there's a creative opportunity. It is happening. We have the Three of Cups. There is celebration. We love it. We have the Strength card, Leo major arcana. We have the Emperor, which is also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius major arcana. So fire, fire, air, water, fire, fire. We have more fire, the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Six of Cups, more emotions. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So the blessings, what we're seeing here is, look, there's definitely leadership opportunity. The Emperor is showing up here. You have the Tiger show up here. You have two aces showing up. You have the leadership showing up. There is a leadership opportunity for you that is coming. I mean, this card itself, like, explained the whole reading, but we wanted to see what other elements it has. You've been very patient and very diligent, and you've been working very hard with the Strength card showing up, okay? You've been very, and with this Strength card, it's like, it's giving me the energy of like, you've been doing it with such poise, okay? That does not go unnoticed for a second. Do not believe that your efforts are not being recognized or not being noticed. They are. You are the Emperor. You've done this with so much power and so much perseverance. And, Spirit is just saying, like, just take a little bit of time to detox. That's going to really lead to an expansion in your creativity, in your furthering your journey of this leadership. It's going to create moments of joy. You have the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups. It is bringing together people that bring you joy and adventure and happiness. So enjoy the little moments. Here in the US, we have Thanksgiving coming up. So Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, spend time with people who bring you joy, who just spark that fire within you. Because this is strong. Fire is very strong with the Knight of Wands. So go towards what inspires you. But going back to what we talked about here, you will probably not notice it unless you have, like, you're in a rested state, okay? If you're just go, go, go all the time, you can be as poised as you can, but if internally you're exhausted, you won't be able to spot that fire within, okay? And yes, this is beautiful. There's a beautiful spark to you. So enjoy the little moments. Whatever you've put out is going to come back to you many folds. You're going to enjoy it. The right connections are coming in, but just like take time. That's what it means to be a true leader. How can you inspire others when your own fire is like really low, right? So just take that time. Give yourself that time is what I'm hearing. But there's moments, there's spending time with friends. That's coming through. I think some of you will do Friendsgiving. I have some fun stuff on my Etsy shop if you want to look it up. And just leave me feedback. That would mean a lot. But I do have a quick plug. A lot of astrology related, tarot, spirituality related products, all year round on my shop. So do check it out. So with that, let's get you some advice from Spirit. Okay, we got our cards. First up, oh, there's another one hiding behind it. So usually I get 3, we got 4. We'll take those. First up, we have third house, communication. Very interesting. Ooh, Gemini is the third house, and we have a full moon coming in Gemini towards the end of November. So, interesting. And then we have solar flares activate. So more fire energy showing up for you. So this literally speaks to me about speaking opportunities, okay? The third house, communication and solar flares. If you are in a position or you get an opportunity to speak at an event, it can be a family event, it can be a community event, it can be literally like a team get together. There is some, or even like interviews. I feel it's a very good time for you to interview this month, especially from now till the end of the month. And actually it'll go through, well, 4 weeks from the full moon. So till the end of December. So next month and a half seems to be a very good time for you to come out and shine with your speaking abilities, with your writing abilities, with your communication in general. So if you get the opportunity, take the courage to go ahead and do it. Wow. We have progressions, journey. So yeah, things are moving forward. And then we have the sun. Sun is showing up twice for you, the source. So, okay. So the advice from Spirit is, again, there's journey over here, right? There are changes happening around you. Just go with the flow and rest assured that, this is your time to shine. The sun is, usually represents our career as well. Of course, represents, rules Leo as a sign. But this is really showing us that it's time for you to come out and shine. For this group, a lot of career related and status related. Did you have status somewhere? Oh, yeah, right there. So status related energies that are coming up. So your status is changing. Jupiter is supporting. Sun is supporting. Very, very interesting time for you. So just be open to it. And the only way you can be open to it is if you're well rested. That's the one thing I would say. Or just spend time and have a glass of wine, whatever rocks your boat, whatever makes you relax. Just spend time a little bit on that. And don't be afraid to shine is what I'm hearing for you. Okay. All right, pile 3. Let's get your final 3 messages from Spirit. This is the Magic Oracle. What does pile 3 need to hear on this next big blessing? 2 more. Oh, we got 2 more. Okay. So we have, let's see if I can do this without destroying all the cards. Okay. Oh, Pentacle. Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. What did I say? Friendsgiving. You gotta give me a heart. Follow my shop on my Friendsgiving items. I would love that. But anyway, this is about you. So Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. I love that. We have protection. Excuse me. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. Wow. Look at that. I love this, like all the home, family, friends, stability energy. And then we have Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Damn. Mic drop moment. Excuse me. Talking for too long. Well, that's what I have for you. I am losing my voice, but wish you much love and light. Have this amazing blessing. Drop me a comment, follow my channel, and drop me a like and a comment. Much love and light. See you next time.